Hi, this is Geneva, and this is my response to the Stories of Mercy prompt. Um, so the story I chose was when someone was merciful towards me. So I struggled with sickness all of senior year. I just was constantly sick, and I needed to sleep all the time. It was a rough year, and my teachers were all super merciful towards me, just with I understand you're sick, and, like, they knew I was trying my hardest to do everything on time, and, like, they were all really gracious towards me, and it felt really nice to be understood and, like, that they understood that I was trying my best. And then, um, in the story of the Bread of Mercy, um, the sharing of the bread turned someone from an enemy to a member of the family. Um, In the narrative of the medicine gift song, one member of the community helped an old man when no one else would, and healing spread. So, what would it take for me to call someone a friend who had been my enemy? You think this reminds me of like the Apostle Paul, because like he was out murdering Christians, but once he became a believer, the switch. He had been the enemy of the Christians, but then he became one of them and was getting persecuted with them. So I think for me to call someone like I don't really normally have enemies. I try to love everyone. And so if someone had been my enemy, if I could see evidence of change within their life or God was telling me to love that person, then I would. That's if God was calling me to love them. So then how could you go about finding things in common with people who appear different than you? And what would it take to discover those things? It requires talking to the person and being willing to be open and share your own stories and struggles and wanting to build a relationship with them and them wanting also to build a relationship with you because it takes two people to build a relationship. So I think it can be really challenging sometimes to get to know people who are different than you, but like mindful listening and just putting yourself into a place where you're uncomfortable, even though it's not ideal. Like, no one likes being uncomfortable, but that's how we can get to know people even better and then find the things we have in common with them because we were able to sit in the uncomfortable. So, yeah, that's what it would take to discover those things. And I hope I'm able to do that someday with someone. So, thank you.